Hi everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the world's most expensive car collection. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. 10. Jerry Seinfeld. The estimated value of the collection, $100 million. After humor, of course, Jerry Seinfeld was allowed to indulge in his greatest interest as one of TV's biggest performers. Jerry purchased vintage Porsches at the height of Seinfeld's fame before they became the in-demand investment they are now. He has amassed a collection of rare, racing Porsches over the years, along with a few other vehicles, and at one point even had early 356 and Steve McQueen's old Porsche 917. Although his collection is not as large as some of his contemporaries, the Porsche motive, painstaking research into the past of each vehicle, and impeccable condition of the collection give it a value of almost $100 million. 9. Ralph Lauren. The estimated value of the collection, $350 million. Fashion mogul Ralph Lauren has been instrumental in shaping the fashion world over the past 4 decades, and while you might imagine him sitting on the front row of a Paris fashion show, he would rather spend his time in specially designed hangars on his property, where he keeps his incredible car collection. Thanks to the fantastic cars it includes, his collection is often displayed in galleries and museums worldwide. It contains around 70 vehicles, from the ordinary to the extraordinary. But the most valuable of all is a lineup of racing, one-off Ferraris, Pure Bugattis, and Mercedes Roadsters. The super-rare Bugatti Atlantic is the most valuable among those incredible automobiles, with an estimated value of over $40 million. 8. Nick Mason. The estimated value of the collection, $200 million. The legendary Pink Floyd drummer was bitten by the car bug long before becoming famous and wealthy. As a kid, he dreamed of being a racing driver, an aspiration that greatly influenced his collection. People thought he was mad for paying £37,000 for a shabby old Ferrari in the early 70s. However, that same car is now the most expensive in his collection, with an estimated value of over $70 million. Other cars in Nick Mason's garage are rare racing Maseratis, Pure Bugattis, and McLaren F1 GTR, which will also go for insane prices if they are ever sold at auction. 7. Sheikh Sultan bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. The estimated value of the collection, $100 million. As a member of Dubai's ruling family, Sheikh Sultan bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan was surrounded by wealth and expensive cars from the day he was born. But he only started building up his incredible collection in 2004, which soon became one of the best supercar collections in the world. With 32 cars in total, it is not as large as those amassed by other collectors, but it is packed with sublime supercars like Lamborghini Reventon, Bugatti EB110, and Mercedes CLT GTR Roadster. However, while the Sheikh was an avid Bugatti fan, one Veyron wasn't enough for him. So he bought 5 copies in different specs, which makes him the most prominent Veyron collector in the world. 6. Floyd Mayweather Jr. The estimated value of the collection, $40 million. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of those larger-than-life athletes with a flamboyant lifestyle and extravagant spending habits to boot. So it's no surprise that he owns around 100 cars, from vans and SUVs to extremely rare and insanely fast supercars. It is even rumored that he has fleets of all-black and all-white vehicles stationed in his LA and Miami homes. Mayweather Jr.'s garage also includes unique cars like Ferrari LaFerrari, Ferrari Enzo, and Bugatti Veyron. Yet his most prized automotive possession is one of 3 limited-edition Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita supercars, valued at almost $5 million. 5. Jay Leno. The estimated value of the collection, $100 million. Jay Leno has maintained true to his roots and his enthusiasm for all things automotive, going from being a man who once slept in his 1956 Buick to becoming a well-known talk show host. Along with advancing his job, he started collecting cars, accumulating a singular collection of over 181 automobiles and 160 motorcycles that resembled a museum. Jay is particularly active in preserving and restoring ancient automobiles, and he likes uncommon and distinctive vehicles like the Stanley Steamer, an old steam-powered automobile. He owns a 1965 Shelby GT 350, various Bugattis, and even a McLaren F1, to name a few. Due to the high price of most of his cars, it's hard to tell which one is the most valuable, but it looks like it could be the super rare 1937 Duesenberg Walker Coupe, which is valued at some $20 million. 4. Prince Rainier III of Monaco. The estimated value of the collection, $30 million. Very rarely does one get the chance to take a sneak peek into one of the world's most exclusive car collections. Most of them are off-limits and hidden away in secured underground garages. However, for just €10, you can enjoy most of Prince Rainier III of Monaco's collection. It is open to the public as a museum in Monte Carlo and is one of the best sights to see in this prestigious Mediterranean principality. Monaco has a long history of automobiles, given that one of the most exciting F1 races has been held on its streets since the early 20s, along with the high-octane Monte Carlo Rally. 3. Cristiano Ronaldo. The estimated value of the collection, $30 million. Ronaldo is one of the most well-known football players in the world and an inspiration to millions of young people. In addition to his outstanding performance on the field, he is an avid supercar collector who owns some of the rarest and most valuable vehicles in the world. Despite the limited size of his collection, it does contain a Ferrari F12 TDF, a Bugatti Veyron Sport Vitesse, and a remarkably uncommon McLaren Senna. The outrageous Ferrari Monza SP1, which costs nearly $2 million, is the newest addition to the lineup. Interestingly, despite its high price, this is not his garage's most costly vehicle. The exquisite $12 million Bugatti Santomisi has earned this distinction. 2. Jay-Z. The estimated value of the collection, $40 million. Jay-Z, the first billionaire in hip-hop, naturally possesses the most expensive and prominent vehicles because automobiles are an essential component of hip-hop culture and artistic expression. His collection of automobiles spans a wide spectrum of models, from common automobiles to vintage Corvettes and Fiats. He also has a Darts SUV and a Tesla Model S. But it was Jay acquisition Z's of a Rolls-Royce boat-tail convertible, the priciest vehicle ever produced, that garnered the most attention. The acquisition undoubtedly indicates his superior position in the hip-hop social structure. 1. The Sultan of Brunei. The estimated value of the collection, $5 billion. For many years, fascinating tales about the Sultan of Brunei's car collection have delighted auto aficionados, and with good reason. The Brunei royal family was known for amassing the most costly automobiles on the planet. The Sultan and his brother had separate chambers where they could customize the bodywork, materials, and technical components of their Bentley, Ferrari, and Mercedes. After decades of attentive purchasing, the collection reached almost 7,000 automobiles of all makes, including several Mercedes, Porsches, and other premium brands, as well as 600 Rolls-Royces, 380 Bentleys, and roughly 450 Ferraris. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go.